Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into the land of IKEA, meatballs, and ABBA. That's right, we're talking about Sweden. Hold on to your meatballs, because we're about to embark on a journey to meet 15 famous Swedes who've left their mark on the world. We got inventors, athletes, authors, and even royalty. So buckle up, smash that like button, and get ready for a wild ride. At least a guilty conscience. When you think of Swedish cinema, you probably don't picture explosions and car chases, right? More like existential angst? That's Ingmar Bergman's territory, master of movies that make you question life and death. His films are like staring into the abyss, but artistically. One of the greatest filmmakers, his influence is undeniable. For a thought-provoking movie, check out Ingmar Bergman. Just don't blame me if you start questioning life. Okay, enough with the deep thoughts. Let's talk about something a little more athletic. This is Zlatan Ibrahimovic, the Swedish god of football. A walking highlight reel with more goals and trophies than you can count. He's played for Ajax, Juventus, and Manchester United. Known for his unique personality and skills, he once said, "Lions don't compare themselves to humans. For skills, charisma, and ego, look no further than Zlatan." Chapter 6. Camilla Läckberg, the Queen of Swedish Crime. Camilla Läckberg is a Swedish author who writes those twisty, turny crime novels that keep you guessing until the very last page. Her books are set in a small coastal town in Sweden, which might sound idyllic, but trust me, there's a dark underbelly to this place. Murder, secrets, betrayal, it's all there, just waiting to be uncovered. Läckberg's books have been translated into over 40 languages and sold millions of copies worldwide. So if you're looking for a new crime series to binge read, I highly recommend checking out her stuff. Chapter 7. Ingrid Bergman, the Swedish siren of Hollywood. Get ready for some old Hollywood glamour because we're about to talk about Ingrid Bergman, one of the most iconic actresses of all time. This Swedish beauty took Hollywood by storm in the 1940s and 50s, starring in classic films like Casablanca, Gaslight, and Notorious. She was known for her natural beauty, her incredible talent, and her captivating screen presence. Bergman's personal life was just as dramatic as her on-screen roles, but through it all, she remained a beloved figure in Hollywood and beyond. Chapter 8. Greta Garbo, the mysterious Swede who stole Hollywood's heart. We're going back to the golden age of Hollywood with Greta Garbo, a Swedish actress who became a legend. She was one of the biggest stars of the 1920s and 30s, known for her roles in silent films. Garbo made a seamless transition to talkies, with her husky voice adding to her allure. She avoided the spotlight, rarely gave interviews, and famously said, "I want to be alone." And you know what? It only made people more fascinated by her. Chapter 9. Ingvar Kamprad, the man who furnished the world, one Allen key at a time. Who here hasn't spent a Saturday afternoon wandering through IKEA trying to decipher those cryptic assembly instructions? It's practically a rite of passage at this point, and for that, we can thank Ingvar Kamprad, the founder of this Swedish furniture giant. Kamprad started IKEA with a simple idea: to make well-designed, affordable furniture accessible to everyone. IKEA is now one of the most recognizable brands in the world, with stores in over 50 countries. So next time you're struggling to assemble a Malm dresser, remember to thank, or maybe curse, Ingvar Kamprad. Get ready to sing along because we're about to talk about ABBA, the Swedish pop group that gave us some of the catchiest songs of all time. From Dancing Queen to Mamma Mia to Waterloo, their music has been the soundtrack to countless weddings, proms, and karaoke nights. ABBA was more than just a band, they were a global phenomenon. Their music transcended language barriers, their costumes were iconic, and their harmonies were, dare I say, perfect. So crank up the volume, put on your platform shoes, and let's dance our way through the legacy of ABBA. Get your sweatbands ready, because we're stepping onto the court with Bjorn Borg, one of the greatest tennis players of all time. This Swedish sensation dominated the sport in the late 1970s and early 80s, winning 11 Grand Slam singles titles. Borg was known for his cool demeanor on the court, earning him the nickname Iceman. He rarely showed emotion, letting his game do the talking. His rivalry with John McEnroe was legendary, with their contrasting styles and personalities making for some of the most exciting tennis matches ever played. Borg may have retired young, but his impact on the sport is undeniable. Alright, movie buffs, this one's for you. Stellan Skarsgård is a Swedish actor who's been quietly stealing scenes in Hollywood films for decades. You might recognize him from Good Will Hunting, Pirates of the Caribbean, or Mamma Mia. Skarsgård is one of those actors who can disappear into any role, whether he's playing a villain, a hero, or anything in between. He's got this incredible range and intensity that just draws you in. And the best part? He's got a whole brood of talented sons who are following in his footsteps. Get ready for some Nordic noir, because we're about to talk about Stieg Larsson, the author who gave us the Millennium series, including the international bestseller, The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. Larsson's books are dark, gritty, and utterly gripping. They follow the unlikely duo of Mikael Blomkvist, a journalist, and Lisbeth Salander, a brilliant but troubled hacker, as they investigate a series of crimes in Sweden. Sadly, he died before he could see the full impact of his work, but the Millennium series continues to captivate readers around the world. Get ready to turn up the volume, because we're talking about Avicii, the Swedish DJ and music producer who took the world by storm with his infectious EDM anthems. From Levels to Wake Me Up to Hey Brother, his music filled dance floors and festival grounds around the world. Avicii, whose real name was Tim Bergling, was a true innovator in the world of electronic music. Tragically, Avicii passed away in 2018 at the age of 28. His music will continue to make us dance, sing, and remember the power of music to bring people together. Last but certainly not least, we have Greta Thunberg, the Swedish teenager who has become a global icon for her activism on climate change. This young woman is a force to be reckoned with, speaking truth to power and inspiring millions to take action. Thunberg's message is simple: we need to act now to address the climate crisis. She's not afraid to call out world leaders for their inaction, and she's become a powerful voice for her generation. Whether you agree with her politics or not, there's no denying that Greta Thunberg is a remarkable young woman who is making a difference in the world. And there you have it, folks. 15 famous Swedes who've made their mark on the world, from dynamite inventors to pop stars to climate activists. Sweden, you've outdone yourself. We hope you enjoyed this little journey through Swedish history and culture. Don't forget to hit that like button if you learned something new. Leave a comment telling us who your favorite famous Swede is, and subscribe for more awesome content. Until next time, stay curious, stay awesome, and keep on exploring the world.